For the last 25 years, Sherri Stankewitz has been doing her part to help animals in need. As the founder of Sparking the Gang, a local Long Beach pet rescue, as well as a partner with Fix Long Beach, a low-cost spay and neuter clinic, she's been helping stray and disowned animals find forever homes, while also helping people find affordable ways to care for their pets' health. Since 2013, Fix Long Beach has operated as a mobile clinic, but just this year the clinic was able to open its first ever brick and mortar. With this new resource, Stankewitz has now launched a new project she's excited about.
We started a program called Paws Street Outreach. It's offering services to homeless people or severely low income to get us free spay and neuter and get services, collar, leash. We'll groom it, bathe it, deflea it, because we do see a lot of homeless people with their animals and not fixed. So we're here to help and we're here to, educate.
Though the program is new, Stankewitz's outreach started years ago.
I lived in Redondo Beach and I worked as a fashion designer downtown LA, and then I would drive on the 110 and then it would be backed up and I was literally way downtown LA. So I started getting off on Figueroa and Broadway because they said share that street. And I come up from Michigan, I don't really see stray dogs like one after the next. And I was like mortified and I just would pull over, and so I just started picking up the dogs.
One by one, Stankewitz would take the stray pets and using her own money would get them fixed up and adopted.
Seeing a lot of homeless people with their animals, it broke my heart, but then actually having conversations with them and seeing like, that's their family. Then I would see they would give their last dollar for their animal.
Over time, people began to trust her. Word spread, and more people began to accept her help. She would spend her weekends picking up the pets, often litters of puppies, get them fixed up and returned to their owners, or adopted if she was given the okay.
And you know what? I've gone back and showed pictures to them where their animals are, and they cry and we cry together, and it's a good relationship. It's a tough one at times because you get frustrated, and sometimes there's a lot of mental illness there, and so it's a fine line of trying to convince them that they need to do better for their animals and also letting them do it at their own time.
These days, she'll often walk the streets to talk to people or pull over if she's driving. That's how she found Terry.
I saw her riding her bike. I saw her 2 dogs in a basket, and I just pulled over and I said, hey, do you want to get your dog spay neutered? And then she said, heck yes. And I was like, oh my God.
It's just the best thing that could happen for them. Because, if you got dogs, you never know when you're going to be put out of your house. You're going to be out in the streets, what are you going to do? If they get pregnant and have a bunch of babies, where are you going to take them,
Not all cases go smoothly as Terry's did, Stankewitz said. Though 80% of the time she says she's successful, it's not without effort. Many times it takes hours of convincing or multiple visits to change people's minds.
But in the city of Long Beach, it is a mandatory spay and neuter, so I try not to put the heavy hand on them right away.
She does have some help, though.
For the ones that don't, I tell them, I can do that. They go, the pound's going to be $269. That's my thing. If that's the only thing to open their eyes, that's $269.
There's been so many times I've helped people on the street, and it could be months or a year later, and they're like, remember me? And I'm like, oh, on such and such street. And they're like, yeah. And they're like, well, my friend has a dog. Can you fix it? And I'm like, absolutely.
They all told me about getting it done for free, and I was like, that works for me because I don't have the money. It's a struggle every day. Mm-hmm. But she's worth it. She's my little baby. I spoil her rotten.
She's a good companion for you?
Yeah, I've never been so emotionally attached to an animal in my life. More people need to do it. They need to get it done and help people get it done. Because, come on, it's stupid not to.